Alright, so just a really quick intro, being super professional and showing you what it looks like before you watch the video. This is a look I came up with. Again, wasn't planned. You can see a couple of mistakes in the video, but regardless, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I have already like moisturised and primed and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to go in with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, whatever it is. This isn't a lighter shade, but obviously isn't light enough for me. So I do have to put it on before my foundation, and I can't really use it to highlight, which is like really annoying. I'm just using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. This is in shade 0.5. And as I'm blending that in, I do just take it up and go over my concealer. So now that I've got a nice flawless-ish base, I'm just going to go in with the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation in dark beige. And I'm basically just going to use that as like a contour shade. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques Beauty sponge. But this will basically give me some colour as well, since I am so deathly pale.
It can't happen.
I'm now just going to take a little bit of the NYX HD Studio Photogenic translucent powder, like literally just a little bit of it, just to set the centre portion of my face. Because obviously this foundation is a matte finish, and with me having dry skin I don't really need to set it that much. But I don't just want to not put anything on and then be worried about it sliding and stuff like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Bourjois, just like the one that looks like chocolate. As you can probably tell, I've had this for a long time. It's just really handy dandy. I would like to find one that is cruelty free, so if anybody knows of any, please let me know. So I'm basically just going to put this where I put the contour shade, well basically the darker foundation. I've just realised I said basically twice, and to be honest it was already quite a basic sentence. I apologise, it wasn't supposed to happen. So now I'm just going to go in with the Sleek Blush in Flushed. That was a lot of shh. But in my opinion it's just like a really nice blush for like wintertime and stuff like that, and since it's quite dark you really don't need to use a lot of it. And then I'm just going to use the Makeup Revolution Sugar and Spice palette, and I live off this highlighter, as you can probably tell. I just think it's a really good highlighter for anyone who is pale or has more cool undertones. And I really do like pack it on, because why the hell not? Oh yeah. And I do kind of bring it down a little bit as well, especially in the winter, because my face can look pretty darn bland. I don't even know if her face can look bland, but hopefully you understand what I mean. Alright, so now moving on to eyes, I'm just going to start with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Obviously just to prime them. I still have absolutely no idea on what eye look I actually want to do, which is brilliant. I feel like now you can really see how bad the bags under my eyes are. But I'm a real person, and I'm sorry about it. Alright, this is the eye you're going to get stuck with. I'm going to start, as per usual, by taking Naked 2 as a transition colour, because it's literally just perfect. And I am going to take it quite high in the inner corner, just to give it a more grungy feel, and hopefully give me a good incentive to make it a bit more dramatic. Alright, and then with the same brush I'm going to go in with Faint and just bring that lower down into the crease. And then obviously just blend it upwards towards that transition shade. Alright, so once you've layered that up a little bit and made sure it's all blended out, you just want to get a more precise blending brush. And I'm just going to use those two colours again, just to go underneath my eye. So I'm packing quite a lot of that first colour on. And I'm basically just going to start by dragging it up towards the outer portion of my eye. Don't worry if you have bags on your eyes. Once we're done, it won't make you look worse, I promise. With the faint colour, I'm just sort of putting that more towards the eyelashes. And in the outer corner, bringing that out. And then just going back in with this blending brush again. Alright, I've decided on burgundy because I just haven't used that colour in a while and I know that I like it. So I've just basically got this little no-name palette. It's the one I use in most of my videos when I just want any sort of colour. I've just got, obviously, burgundy, but it's more sort of a metallic type of shade. And I'm just going to start by pressing that on the lid. Alright, so that's not going as planned, which is great. It's just not as red as I would like it to be, so I'm literally just going to take a mix of a bright red and a dark red that I know are quite pigmented. That didn't work. And then with now a wet brush-ish, going to go in with a pinky purpley colour, like really pink. Alright, I am probably going to have to go over the bits that I blended, but to be honest at the minute I'm just trying to pack on as much colour as possible. And then take a little bit of black to darken that up. And then I'm just going to take a like lighter sort of pink shade just to blend into the transition shade and sort of tie it all together, as well as bringing that under the eye. So I'm basically just going to put this shadow on this eye and then I'll come back. Alright, so once I've got that figured out, I'm just going to take a like shimmery white shade just to put in my inner corner. And my brush is wet. I found that especially with this pink colour as well, it's a lot easier to get it on and get it pigmented. So I'm just going to go back in with a black just because I would like to deepen up the outer corner a bit more. I'm just using this brush just to sketch out where I want it. And then using the bigger brush to blend it out. Alright, zoomed out a little bit, it looks a little bit better with the lighting and stuff like that. So, thought that would help a bit. I'm now just going to go in with a felt tip liner. This is just the one by NYC. Why do I drop everything? Alright, so I'm now just going to put my mascara, on and do my eyebrows, which you've seen many of times before, so I'll just skip through this. Okay, and then to stick with the whole like pinky theme-ish, I'm just going to go in with the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Toasted Marshmallow. If I'm really honest, I don't understand why they called it Toasted Marshmallow because it's the least colour that I would expect to go with Toasted Marshmallow. Like, I don't get it. But we'll see how this looks. Anyway, this is how the face turned out. Up close, this is what the makeup looks like. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what it looks like yet because I don't have my glasses on, so it could be absolutely horrendous. And as you can see, you can still kind of see the pink with glasses on, but just not that much, but I don't really mind that anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more of my face, don't forget to subscribe. I actually made it to 200 subscribers, which I know to like other people is like the tiniest amount, but to me that's like a lot of people. Like if you had 200 people in a room, like that's a lot, so thanks. But I am thinking of doing a giveaway when I get to 250, so let me know what kind of things you would like to see, what kind of things you would like me to give away, you know, all that fun stuff. Anyway, see you soon, bye.